Greetings, I am Gronk the Gore-May, war chef extraordinaire. This is where I teach you how to cook like an orc. Last time I cooked from Elder Scrolls cookbook and was very popular. So I make another recipe from here, very famous recipe called Portage Le Magnifique. Portage Le Magnifique is very, very popular dish from someone called Gore-May. Me think he'd maybe take that name from me. Maybe Gronk should change his title to avoid lawsuits. It is from his very famous cookbook, Uncommon Taste. It's used as poison, I think, but we make so we can eat. Let's get cooking. Now this is very fancy name for ultimately what is a root soup. First, we have to chop off all the roots. Spicy root, cut in half, take off skin, and now we cut root. Doesn't matter what size, just cut same size. Cookbook says vessel size, don't listen. Cook size you want. Chop, chop, chop. Then extra spicy root. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Ah! Kidding. Then take orange stick root. Now we start cooking. First we take a lump of solid cow juice, put it in pan that is hot, let melt. Once solid cow juice is melted, put in spicy root. Stir up a little bit, maybe a little tasty sand. And we cook this until spicy root starts to get soft, maybe 5 minutes. Now spicy root is a little soft. Now you add orange stick root, spin that round, add little tasty sand, and let that go for maybe 3-5 minutes. This very, very easy recipe. I think Elf came up with the recipe. It is very, very easy, very simple. Nothing to it at all. It is basically just cooked roots that you then make into soup. Not much to it at all. But Gronk will make better. Now, so you don't forget my Gronk. Very spicy root. And just stir that for not long until you smell. Once you smell and it's ready for next step, you take ground up grass dust and you put in this with melted solid cow juice, make paste. Will make soup thick. Then you keep stirring until all is mixed up and paste is smooth, not lumpy. Then you add cow water and now chicken water. Stir that all together, and then once paste has dissolved into water, you bring up temperature so it bubbles a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Now you see that it is starting to bubble a little bit. Keep at this hotness and let it bubble a little bit for 15-20 minutes, maybe a little longer, until orange stick root is soft. And that is really all is in the soup. It's very, very simple. I not know why it's such a big deal again. But now we go ahead and put it into magic spinny thing to make it very smooth. Then spoon in what you have into magic spinny thing. Only need to have the roots in there. Don't need to have all the broth, just the roots, some broth to help it mix, but not all is necessary. Put on lid, say magic word, chop, 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 chop. And let go for maybe a minute, maybe a little longer, until it is all chopped up and smooth and you cannot see any pieces. Then it looks something like this. We put this back in pot with the rest of the soup. Carefully pour it back in. Now we stir up and it's done. Gronk now try. Gronk not hopeful. This is really a very simple recipe, obviously made by Elf. That's pretty color, Gronk say that. It's okay. It's nothing special. Now Gronk say that cookbook, it's a Gore-May, say you have to make your own, that this is your start point. Gronk think that a cop-out. If this is signature dish, it should be amazing as is. Gronk, make some changes to it. Make it better. Pour in a little thick cow juice. Get some fresh nutmeg. Not know what's so special about Meg's nuts, but they are very tasty. Oh, that even smells better. Much better. Now we make bowl. Uh-oh, lost spoon. Pour some in bowl. And because this is supposed to be fancy, we try to make pretty. Little bit of thick cow juice. Just enough to float on top. A little bit of tasty weed that you like. And a little bit more fresh nutmeg. A little bit there. And boom, Gronk make most famous fancy dish from Tamriel that they have to offer. Highly overrated. Gronk still try. It's tasty. I mean, Gronk would eat this all day. It's good, but other things from cookbook better. Mud crab dip that Gronk made last time better than this. Not know why there's so much hype, but you still try. Until next time, eat like a worker. Ah! More blood wine!